Let's talk more about the refugee situation and welcome in journalist Siraj Hashmi. In 2001, he was living in Pakistan. He's an American citizen there, but then had to come back to this country, fleeing Pakistan after the terror attack. Siraj, great to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you too, John. Been a while.
Also, congratulations on your new role with Rumble, the competitor to YouTube. Siraj is a thought leader over there on Rumble, along with Glenn Greenwald, so you can catch him there as well. So talk to us about your story, Siraj. Your dad's Pakistani, your mom is American, you were born here, but you lived in Pakistan as a young boy, and then 9/11 happens. Tell us what happened to you.
So 10 days after 9/11, my entire family evacuated, with the exception of my father, because obviously he's Pakistani, he could basically blend in quite all right. And the fact that he's a heart surgeon and couldn't abandon his practice is another factor that played into it. But the Taliban and Al-Qaeda implemented and put a bounty on all American citizens in Afghanistan and Pakistan. So what initially was a voluntary evacuation turned into a mandatory evacuation. And like I said, 10 days after 9/11, we had to get the hell out of Dodge and resettle back in Connecticut, where I originally hail from. Of course, it was pretty surreal arriving at JFK International Airport with my family and then driving up to Connecticut and seeing the skyline, and that smoke was still billowing up from lower Manhattan where the Twin Towers just fell. It's just, I mean, it's a sight I'll never forget. And the fact that everything took place while I was in Pakistan, you know, I didn't feel like my life was entirely in danger. But sometimes you just don't see these things happen until it really you come face to face with it.
Well, considering what you have been through personally, I wanted to get your perspective on what we're seeing and what we're hearing right now about the refugee situation. I mean, we're seeing this video of Afghan mothers handing their small children over the wall at the airport there. And there's, you know, this debate here. Some people say we're not doing enough to vet these refugees. There's also concern about Americans getting them out first over the Afghanis. What is your take on all this?
Yeah, I mean, it's heart-wrenching. It's also a quite stark difference from the Syrian refugee crisis, where we really didn't have any information on the refugees that were entering the United States, that were going into Europe. Afghanistan's a different situation. We have collected data and information on a number, I don't know the actual ballpark, but a number of civilians in Afghanistan who are either cooperating with the United States government or were simply just, you know, run-of-the-mill civilian. And the Taliban now has access to that information because of all the equipment that the United States military left behind because of this disastrous pullout. And now we have tens of thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands to millions of Afghan civilians who are at risk of having their lives completely destroyed by the Taliban. And many of them help the United States government. And what I'm concerned about, obviously, is their well-being. But obviously, when it comes to the United States and trying to build bridges with other parts of the world, why would you trust the United States government after something like this? There's simply no reason, no incentive.
That's the common denominator, I think, for all rational people right now, is the United States has got to keep the promises that it made, because you can't keep making promises and fail to fulfill them. And that seems like that's what's going on right here. Siraj, great to see you. Stick around. We're going to have Siraj join us a little bit more in the show. And again, thank you for sharing your personal story, Siraj. We appreciate it. Few people have that kind of perspective to bring to this conversation. All right.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.